Well, hello and welcome. My name's Beck, and you're watching Beck's Crafty Nook. We are joined here by the doggies. You might be able to hear Dave. There he is. And Sizzle is over there. Hang on. And today I'm going to start a new series. I had this idea last week, but we had our emergency room cleanup. But now it's all beautiful. We can get into this series, which is going to be a vlog style, what I do every day during the week. It's probably just going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm going to post it maybe Saturday or something like that. And so yeah, it'll just give you a look at kind of my process and what I'm getting up to, that kind of thing. So today is Monday and everyone is at home because it is the Labor Day public holiday in Australia. But that's okay because everyone's just doing their own thing. And I'm having the best time working on this project, which is the little knitted frog. And I've also been making him these little sweaters. They're so cute. So this is for a long-term kind of video, which is going to be making my co-workers' requests. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do everything because I thought if I'm making this, it's a paid pattern, I may as well do the pattern review. And then I can do a will it market because I'm going to make more than one. And so the original idea came from, I saw a TikTok where someone had them at the markets and they just had all the frogs laid out and then they had all the sweaters laid out. And the video was of a couple of people shopping for them and like deciding what sweater with what frog before they bought it. Unfortunately, I cannot find this video anywhere. It's not under the search knitted frog, but if you search knitted frog, you'll see heaps of stuff. So I'm just going to have to describe that. But because I want to make those two videos out of it, I was like, how am I going to do the making my co-workers requests? So I think I'm going to do it like how people do pattern videos when they're like top 50 patterns that you can try, where they don't actually make the things yet. So we're going to record that this week. And I want to put photos of my co-workers, but not actual photos. So what I'm going to do is get like a cartoonify type thing. And I'll take photos of them and make a little cartoon avatar. And then like I'll throw that up and what they requested. And then the patterns I'm going to make. So the frog was just a request from one of the girls for her daughter. She's like, anything frog. Because I'm like, hey Liz, I'm making this video. Any requests? And I've already made her daughter like a loaf cat. And she's like, oh, my daughter would love anything frogs. And then I remembered that I'd seen that video from TikTok. It's like one of those things that I had saved for a long time and then just didn't make. So yeah, and then I got obsessed. So still obsessed. So I want to have a good time making those today. Make a few more sweaters, but definitely get his arms and legs on and maybe make another frog. Then I have this project that I must do this week. That has been haunting me just because I haven't finished it. So this is a custom make, and after this custom I won't be making any other customs because this is what happens. I just procrastinate because I don't get really passionate about it because it's not my idea. It's like somebody else's idea. And at the time I was like totally keen, but then the pattern was giving me a little bit of trouble to try and get the color changes to customize it. So anyway, this is for the French lady from the market. She ended up emailing me. She got my email from the organizers, even though I contacted the organizers to like ask to attend the market and they never got back to me. They were able to provide my email address to somebody else. But anyway, so I got the body done, like everything's great, and I went to do the head. Where's the head? Did I undo it? Maybe I undid it already. So I went to do the head, and like the horse has like it's got very black on the muzzle, then it goes grey, then it goes brown. But then, oh no, and they had a little thing of white, but the black and white looked too much together. So I messaged Corinne, who's the mother. This horse is like a memorial horse for a horse that died. And then we're going to do another horse, which is another horse that the girls ride. So once I get this first one done, everything's going to be totally fine. I'll be able to make the other one. But what I need to do with that pattern is print it out, do stitch for stitch so I can actually colour in the color changes so that they go in the right spot, because the pattern like goes around in a circle, but then it increases for the head, and to get the color change at the right spot and also do grey instead of black. So we got to do that. So I'll try and just do little clips, otherwise things don't go right on my computer. Yeah, but we're not going to do that today because that's difficult and everybody's at home and I will get interrupted. So we're just going to have a fun time making froggies. In between our froggies, we're going to do a little bit of housework. And what else did I want to do? I think that's it. So every day I want to upload a short. Oh, no, I've got to film a video. Okay, so we're going to make a frog sweater. Then we're going to film the video, which is my Aldi haul, which I got a heads up from Mel's Yarniverse. And then we're going to do the frog legs. And in between everything, we can, do a little bit of housework. Then I'll edit the video. And then I've just got to go out very late this afternoon to get Charlie's meal replacement. So that's the only thing I've got to go out to do. So yeah, that's it. So we're going to have a fun time first. And then tomorrow when no one's home and I can concentrate and write all that pattern out, we will finish the horse. And that will be, when you just got to wait on your shoulder because you've got something to do. But yeah, she's been very patient. So yeah, let's get started. Actually, what I wanted to say is I'm trying to do 3 videos a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Wednesday's video will be the Aldi haul. And Saturday, like this video, will be extra one. And then every day I want to do a short as well. So while I'm making the sweaters, I'm going to film some little clips. And we'll sew all the sweaters up. And then at the very end, we might just show them all. So that's it. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm not finished this sweater yet. I'm up to... stuck. I'm up to the part just before we split for the sleeves. It's looking very cute. I tried to change this part where you get the holes, because on the picture there is no holes. And I asked my mum about it and she said that I'm doing the pattern right. So I tried to just do like a... knit front, knit back increase, and then I didn't end up with the right stitch count. So I'm just going to continue on with how the pattern says to do it, put the holes in it still. But yeah, so it's been like a couple of hours because I had to frog what I had already done. So this is where we're up to, and I feel like having a break. So I'm going well with filming my little short. I'm going to go have a break and do the dishes, and I've already done a load of washing and put it in the dryer. So I think we're going pretty good. It's about 11 o'clock. So yep, that won't take me long. Probably be like a 20-minute break, and then I'll come back and split for the sleeves and finish that up. So it is 3:30. We just got back from a couple of hours out. I made lunch for everybody, and then we went for a drive to get Charlie's milk, and then we stopped in at the Containers for Change place. They've got one in a car park, so we did that quickly, and then we went to Macca's and had an ice cream, and then we washed my car and it came out really well. So here's my finished sweater. So cute. I like the way the colours came out. And I really want to I've got time to make another one before dinner, but we're going to finish off my little short video about the sweaters that I've got to make. So we're going to sew them all up now. Well, hello friends, it is Tuesday, and look, I got a Timu order there. we've got to do the filming today. I didn't end up filming the videos yesterday because everyone was at home, and after the last clip, I did a little bit of the sweater, I went and made dinner, did all that stuff, but after dinner, look, I did some arms and legs. And like, I was really avoiding doing this because I was a little bit scared, but it's so easy. So I used chenille stick just for the armature wire. It is a little soft, but I think it's enough to pose him and stuff like that. And I did put it through to the tip of his finger, but it's showing a little bit. But anyway, this will be my froggy. And I definitely improved in my sewing on the sweaters. So the first sweater that I sewed up was this purple one, and you can see like it's just not meeting very well. I did a whip stitch, and then you could see the whip stitch, so then I went back over and did the mattress stitch like I was supposed to do the mattress stitch. And then, oh, this might be the third one I sewed up, so then this must be the second one. We can still see like a little dip here and a little dip on the bottom. And then the third sweater looks pretty neat. So also on the first one I used the same thread all the way through, and on these other ones I've used this color half the way up and the yellow that way down. So yeah, they're looking super sweet. So we got 3 little sweaters done. The frog is nearly finished and he looks amazing, and I can't wait to make more. I've hardly used any of the yarn, so we're going to get a heap of frogs out of this. I'm so excited. But none of my stuff is charged, so I'm going to do housework for 1 hour, and then we've got at least 2 videos to film, maybe 3 because we can do the Temu haul. So we're going to do the Aldi shopping video. Then we're going to do, I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I think we all got a bit hot because me, Anthony, and Lucy all woke up. I put the blanket on Anthony and then he woke up, but then he was like hot because like it was cold when I threw the blanket on, but then all of a sudden it was really hot. So I think it had been raining last night and then it stopped and somehow we all got hot and we woke up. So I was awake from about 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock, and so in that time I did some work in bed because I'm like, oh, I'm just browsing on my phone and stuff. So what I did was I got everything ready for the Making My Co-Workers request video, so we can film that one as well today. We're going to film as much as we can because I can edit later on, but we do need to have something edited and ready to go. Sorry, I just heard the dog scratching. We need something edited and ready to go for tomorrow's video, which is Wednesday. And then Thursday we can continue to edit a video if we don't get it done today. And tonight I'm probably going to finish off my froggy. And tomorrow we need to work on that custom order, which I'm also avoiding. But I bet once I get started, it's just going to be super easy. So I'm going to go charge my devices. So that's why my devices aren't charged, because I used the iPad to put the sleep music back on for Lucy because she was awake. So I'm going to charge them for 1 hour. We'll film a video, and then we'll probably need to take a break again and charge it because the iPad takes forever to charge. So I'll see you soon. It's 9:30 now. Oh, I also want to quickly show you something. So at the school, you can pay, it's primary school, you can pay $10 for the kids, you pay it online, and they have a little voucher each, and they can buy you a cute little Mother's Day present, and it's all wrapped up. So both Lucy and Charlie have bought a Mother's Day present, and I got Lucy did hers first. She was able to go there all by herself. Oh, don't scratch your ears, Dave. She was able to go all by herself. I said, you've got the voucher, off you go. And she just did it all. But then Charlie was like a little bit worried and she didn't know where to go and all that kind of stuff. And then, so I asked Lucy to help her. So Lucy took her one day, but then the store wasn't open. And then I just got Lucy to take her this morning. So all good. So we're ready for Mother's Day too. How cute. All right, I'll see you soon. Well, hello again. It's been 1 hour and I actually got a lot done. I got 2 loads of laundry washed. And so one I just hung up, one is in the dryer. I got the house vacuumed. I got a load of washing up done, as in dishes. And I put away like a basket and a half of laundry. That is my least favorite job, is actually putting away the laundry. But it's all washed and dried, so yeah, feeling good about it. So my iPad is still only like 15%. So anyway, I want to film the Aldi haul on the iPad, so that's ready to edit straight away, and then we'll film the other ones on my phone because they'll transfer over by themselves in a couple of days. But we need the first video to be there, edited, ready to upload tomorrow. Okay, it has been 1 hour and I got the Aldi haul video filmed, edited, and there's 5% left on the iPad. So we put that on charge and now we're filming on the phone. I can't use my like little mini microphone because there's no microphone or audio jack on the phone. I think the audio quality has been better with the microphone, but also if I just speak up then it's pretty okay on the phone as well. So I want to have a little break. I want to have something to eat. We've got 2 hours before we have to go get the girls. So hopefully I'll have something to eat. Then I'll show you what I got from the Aldi haul. I got this little thing of drawers that I want to put my eyeballs in. So I want to actually unpack this, put some eyeballs in there. We'll do that on this vlog. And then we'll film the next video, which is making my co-workers requests. And we'll see how the iPad's going, but we'll most likely film that on the phone. And we can, like, the footage will transfer later and I can edit it in my iPad. There's not enough memory on the phone to edit it, which is also why I film on the iPad too. So I'm going to have something to eat, I'll sort out the eyeballs, and I'll check back with you once I've done that. I'm back already. Before I go get my lunch, this is really cool. So it says that it comes with the drawers and the labels and includes removable dividers. So they've got really nice deep drawers, and then you can see these little ridges here, and then you get 2 of these little packs, which I'll unwrap it, and I suspect that's the dividers. Here we go. I just unwrapped it. And this is going to be good because we want to put the safety eyes on one end and the backs of them over there. Is this how we're supposed to do it? I assume. Just trying to get it even, I guess. Okay, let me just play around with that. It goes the other way up. Oh, look at that. And then, yeah, there's quite a bit of room to move it. So with your safety eyes, you'll probably find that we've mostly got eyes and not so much backs. So this is going to be perfect. Here's the little labels, which we'll write out as we go. We probably won't. We probably need to. I was going to say, because we want to like grade them the biggest to the smallest. So we'll see how it goes, but I've got to go eat first. So I'll see you soon. So it is nearly 12:30. I've got the doggies here. They just had a little sunbake outside, so they're super warm. And so I've got 1 more hour before I have to go get the girls. I leave at 1:30 so I can get a really good parking spot. And so I think it'll take me about an hour to do my next video, which is crocheting what my co-workers have requested. So I'm going to get that filmed, and I had my lunch and I had an ice block and I just worked on my eyeball storage. So I'm just going to give you a quick little tour of what I got done. But I do want to say the way that I stay on task and, you know, keeping up with my goals and getting everything done is I do set time limits. So this morning I said I'll just keep looking down at the dog because I don't want her scratching. Anyway, because she gets ear infections and stuff. It's really gross. So I set a time limit, and I got this strategy from the Fly Lady system of cleaning. They're like, just do certain times. And I find that it really helps. So if you get easily distracted, you're a little bit ADHD type thing, you know, ooh, piece of candy, then setting a timer really, really helps. So I said, I will do 1 hour of cleaning, which I did. And I could have just kept cleaning. I really got into the mood of cleaning, but I stopped. And even though I have half a basket of clothes to still put away, we're going to do that after we finish all the work that we need to do. So then I just said to myself, I'm going to take 1 hour to eat lunch and then start on the eyeball organization. I'm having the best time organizing these, you know, safety eyes, but we need to stop now and film the next video. So I'll give you a very quick look and then I'll film the next video, get that done, and then boom, we have reached all of our goals. Super productive, and we've got lots of things done today. Okay, so here's how it's going. What I've been doing is writing on the millimeters. Some of them, the eyeballs have the millimeters written on them, and look, little Froggy's so cute there. Some of them have it on there, and some of them I had to look up the Temu order. So and then we got the divider, so we've got the backs, and then yeah, I've just put that little piece of paper in here with the millimeter. And then once everything's in and I'm happy with it and I don't want to move anything around, then we'll stick it on the fronts. So yeah, I've got these ones which I used on my Emerald Dragon. I have a few more packs in different colors, so I'm going to put all the colors into one tray if I can. I think they'll fit. And these are the only ones so far that these sinker backs have actually fit on. So I'm praying that these will fit because they look pretty similar. So these are also 16 millimeter, and we've got the white pupil with lots of beautiful different colored backs to them. And I'm thinking Halloween, like normal emerald dragons or snow emerald dragons, because we've got the little sparkles, you know, the little snowflakes. Halloweeny. I'm hoping for Halloween, like do everything normal but Halloweenish. This has been my favorite little bag. I use all these for like the little crabbies and stuff. 6 millimeter eyes. These are cabochons, but I'm pretty sure they're 6 millimeter too. And I didn't realize they were so tiny when I ordered them. I thought they'd be at least 12 millimeter. But the listing doesn't say what it is, and it doesn't say it on here either. I've just left them in there because I feel like they could get lost, but we might recycle one of these and put them in there. And then the last tray that I got done was 18 millimeter. I think this is the biggest ones I have, and these are really nice too. It's kind of like snake eye but with a round pupil. You get a pair of each color, and then yeah, I don't know how the backs will go. So to stay productive, we've got to leave this here and I'll go film my last video. Wish me luck. Hi friends, welcome to Wednesday. We have been so productive so far. I'm very happy. So it is 11 o'clock and I've been really productive this morning too. I dropped the girls off at school and then I came home. I put on a load of washing. I've got a load of washing in the dryer. I put on the slow cooker for tonight. Put some stuff in the compost bin. So I did about an hour of cleaning. And then I just took half an hour to edit all the clips that I did yesterday on the phone because my iPad was dead. The iPad is back to pretty healthy charge today, so we'll be able to finish up the vlog on the iPad. And so every clip that I film, I go and I edit it straight away. We just need to go now and edit the... We've done the Aldi haul, that's all up yesterday. We've got to edit... making my co-workers requests. So that was a pretty easy video to film. I just need to put all the photos in. So I've just got little photos where I've made avatars of my co-workers as I'm talking, and then I just need to put in like pictures of the patterns that they want me to make. In other news, we also got something finished last night. The froggy's finished. He's so cute. Look at him. So this is going to be my little froggy. and we might make some cute little like videos with him. And so last night for the short, I just, because we're trying to post a short every day, I just did like a little video of him, and then I got like the sweater, and so I had him naked, and then I got the sweater and I like edited on, you know, him changing into the sweater. Oh, and also then we made this little sweater. So from the one ball of yarn, we still have so much yarn. Look at that. We're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. I've started making number 5 while I was editing. I just can't stop making the sweaters. But for the pattern review, we're going to need to make all the clothes, because the pattern that I got the full, you know, kit and caboodle. I got the pattern for the frog. You get a sweater, you get dungarees or overalls, which can also be a set of pants. So I'm going to make a set of overalls, a set of pants. You get a little mushroom hat. So I want to make all of the elements. I think there is a mistake in the sweater pattern, because as you make the sweater, it tells you like you're making it all in a line, you know, like this, but it'll say this is the front, that's the arm, and these are the 2 back panels. But in one of the instructions, on the second last instruction, I don't get the right stitch count, and it's happened every single time I've made it. And what I do is I'll just do a front back to increase or decrease. And so what I'm going to do is, while I'm making this next one, I'm just going to go through that back pattern, because, you know, each one it's, you know, so many knit, and then it will increase the yarn over, so many knit, increase the yarn over. So I did notice on my last sweater that it didn't do a yarn over, and that's it was like on the last panel, and then I would normally just put an increase in here. So maybe it's the yarn over that's missing. I'm not sure. So I'm going to try and figure that out while I'm making the next sweater. But because I need to put all the photos into the next video, I probably won't be knitting that much until I watch the playback. So I'll probably do a little bit while I watch this playback, and I'll just stop when I get to that last row and try and figure that out, or the last 2 rows that it happens. Also, I'm wanting to knit this whole skein into just sweaters, because when I do the Willet Market, I want to see how many sweaters can I actually get out of just one ball. And my guess is like 20, honestly. If I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on number 5 already, and like look how much is left. And then I'm going to make the dungarees and the pants and all the other things out of that other, do we still have a purple? No. Out of the other, because I'm happy. I don't know where I put it now. I rearranged it a little bit oh yeah, up here I put some of the Aldi yarns. Oh, by the way, I also did the grocery shopping this morning at Aldi, and I'm so glad that I got that yarn, because all the blanket yarn is gone. Every single skein gone. And it's only been, what, 3 or 4 days? But every Wednesday they start their new specials. So there's still like the yarn cakes of acrylic. I didn't get those. They do say that they're 100 grams, but they were a little meh. They weren't anything exciting. So yeah, I'm glad I got the yarn and got the video out, because all the blanket yarn is gone. So like I said, in Australia it's seasonal, the blanket yarn, which is just so annoying. Maybe when I'm rich, I can open up a yarn store where I just sell blanket yarn. There's quite a few Australians doing that, but they're just ordering it in from China. I'm thinking if I had a yarn store, I would get all the Banat blankets in. But they've probably got big contracts with people. I've also put a heap of stuff in my organisers. So today's short, I might go ahead and do a little organiser tray tour, and I'll pop that up for the short, but I'll also chuck it in here. So I better start getting back to work, and I'll edit the next video. I'm finding that it's taking about an hour to film a video and an hour to edit. But I just looked at the footage from yesterday, and I think it only took me like 20 minutes to make that video. Which, now I'm saying that, I feel like I'm missing a clip. As I said, it comes over from my phone, because I feel like I said that, but then what I just watched through didn't say that. But anyway, we're back on the iPad. We're back filming here. So I'll see you guys soon after I edit that video, and we'll see if I've done any more of the sweater. Bye-bye. Update. It is 12:15, so it took about an hour to edit that video. It went really well. I'm feeling really good about it because I already have the description ready with all the links for the patterns. I did that the other night when I couldn't sleep. I have something to show you. I'm giving this to my friend Liz, and it featured in the video. It's this cute little loaf cat that I made. So I made it out of this spotty yarn from Spotlight. That is the thinnest yarn that you could possibly get in the chenille blanket. And so I won't be making any more of these tiny ones because they take the hour and a half, and I could only charge 20 bucks for them. So I also hand painted the eyes. It's not the best quality on the iPad, but you can see the colors. So that's going to her daughter, and while I've got it out, I thought I might just show you because you probably haven't seen that. This is what I got done on the sweater, and I just found that mistake in the pattern. So yes, they have left out a yarn over, and that's going to be my next row. So I'll work that up and see if I get the right stitch count, and then I'll check the next line as well to see if that one's out as well. And so now I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to watch that video back through, and if everything's okay, then I'm going to schedule that, and that is Friday's done. And then we might work on my froggy sweater for a little while, and before I go and get the girls, I think I'll say goodbye and finish up this vlog, and then we can get that scheduled for Saturday. See how it performs. I think it'll be okay. I think it's been a fun time. I've enjoyed watching the video. I think it's interesting to see, like, how do the videos get made? What do you do with your time? You know, what are you doing behind the scenes? I think it's been nice to probably see my little froggy get made, because I won't be making his actual pattern review video until I'm finished making all the clothing items. And I'm just having a good time trying to finish a skein of yarn to do the sweaters, and that's going to take freaking forever to make 20 sweaters. But that'll be like the market prep. So yeah, I don't know if we'll be featuring that next week. Maybe we're still going to be making frogs as we do other things. So yeah, let's go have some lunch. I'll watch that through. Yeah, and then it'll be time to go get the girls. So I'll pop back on when I'm finished all that and say goodbye. Alright, see you soon. Me again. I was at home and I was just about to, I went through my video, I got all that done. I knitted up the last row of the sweater, and it was a mistake because when I fixed it with the yarn over, the stitch count made sense and it worked. And then I got a notification that I had an order that had arrived. So I had ordered a new iPhone. I talked about it in January. I needed to get a new phone so that I had more storage to film. And so that's exciting. I'm going to be able to do like a lot more projects, longer projects, and film them and get it edited as I go. And that's sort of how I did the Jason Momoa sweater. That's how I've done this week's vlog. But I did run out of storage during the vlog, and yeah, so I got my new iPhone. So excited. And I got a case for it too, so we'll probably decorate the case. We can do a video for that. But yeah, so excited. That means I can film some stuff over the weekend and get ahead with my videos. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed the week with me, and we'll do it again next week. So I'll see you on Monday, and we'll have a chat about stuff that I made over the weekend, because of course I'll still be crocheting. I can't help myself. Alright, enjoy your weekend. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you like what you see, and check out these other videos.